Remember when we were young, I think everyone when they were little had a celebrity hair crush, right?
Mine was Nia Long.
So when I was growing
Nia Long.
Right.
Okay, look, but how long when you're a teenager?
Like 10, 11.
Oh, good.
And then when I was like 15, it was, and actually still is today, Bonnie Mbuli.
Oh,
Like for
really?
life.
Bunny.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Bonnie,
see.
for life.
When she was on Techniques Half the Beat, and she had short hair like that, but every time I saw her with that short tint, I was like, yo, at least she's pretty enough to pull off that hairstyle. Do you know what I'm saying? You always, that's the thing. There's certain hairstyles you're like, yeah, you must have your ducks in a row for that hairstyle. And I've always felt like if you're gonna have short hair like that, your skin must be amazing.
Obviously, if you have no hair, all the attraction is on the face because there's nothing to distract. So
But then don't you think that this is what makes women so anxious to have short hair, long hair?
Up until you
short
try
hair.
it, and then you realize that when you have your short hair, your skin naturally looks better because everything goes like,
what did we
it's
call
you.
it? The new hair skin. New
Yeah,
hair skin.
yeah.
As soon as you cut your hair, your skin looks glowing.
It does.
It just happens.
The Brandy's, Aaliyah's, Tamia's hair was insane.
Nandi Madida. I really like her hair. I like the fact that she's very flexible.
I tried the Eve because, of course, she was my inspiration. I got my hair S-curled first, and then I got this like random gel from Randburg somewhere. It was red in color. Did it, thought I looked hot, right? Put it, pasted my hair like onto my face. Even did the sideburns with the with the long pieces to frame my face. Not only did the gel, like, you know, when it gets hot, it like seeps and it goes down and then you start getting the pimples. But the gel actually turned my hair red.
Sofia Vergara. That woman has awesome hair.
I'm not an adventurous kind of person.
Funnily enough, my family had really good hair. So my mom had the big afro. My sister had like hair up to her shoulders. So it was kind of expected for you to do your own hair. But yeah, they were my inspiration.
A friend of ours was saying that she's a blogger, and she said that the minute she started wearing straight hair weaves, she got more calls. She started making more money.
She's right.
She was wearing like afros and braids and other stuff, and the minute she was just like, you know what, I'm straightening this, and these are my weaves, and she started making more money.
They took her more seriously.
She's right.
Do you feel, is that...
She's very right. She's very right.
Still.
But here's the thing, it's not even...
God, no wonder I'm broken.
Yeah, it's not even clients though, Taj. It's everyone, and I was saying it to a friend of mine, a guy friend, and I'm like, Yasmin, I need nonsense. You be like, oh, love yourself, African sister, love your hair, love your hair, love your hair. As soon as you walk in with the weave, there is definitely guys that double take. And this is from somebody who wears them both. Like, I can have a weave or can have an afro.
Maybe they just wanna hook it up, but they don't wanna marry.
Even in the cut, I'll be in the cut, Jonah, where hair flowing. Yeah, you're like, hair? She's right, she's not lying. Because there's something that makes people feel, it's like I was watching you guys, the hair episode on the right hairstyle for work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's something that makes white people feel comfortable as soon as our hair is as close to them as possible.
When we're similar.
Do they even care? Do white people even care?
Of course they do. And I think it's more subconscious, especially because it's that whole thing of you hiding.
Yeah, it's subconscious.
Who's more like you.
Familiar.
Yes.
Whatever's familiar to you is what you're gonna be.
Yeah.
Which is why they say crazy things like, you look like a gollywog.
Exactly.
Or your hair's so wild when you rock up with
Because
a
if you
big
got wild hair, it's like, oh, we're not gonna be able to control this one. You know, like, oh, this one's gonna come late and have stories. Like, there's just so many affiliations to hair that people run with, and it's things that are entrenched in them. It's not like they wake up and choose, but okay, yes, you wake up to stay that ignorant, but that's just something that you were raised with. It's the realm that you were in.
Yeah.
I almost believe that's why, outside of the health factor, that make e-helpers wear it took, because they don't want to have to deal with what hairstyle you're going with.
That's real. I need 3 hacks from you.
Want some
As a person who has to quickly get ready all the time and just look amazing wherever you go in case...
I mean, you have a kid, you have a little one at home, you have this hectic job. There must be tricks you have.
With my hair, I never have a hairstyle that's high maintenance ever. So, like, even when I was wearing a wig recently, like a short weave wig, and it's short, so it's easy.
Because wigs are a good one, right?
Yeah, because
it's a quick...
And because whilst you're doing something else, somebody else can be combing it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, that's okay.
I generally don't have hairstyles that I can't swim in. So therefore, they're always low maintenance. If I can't swim in a hairstyle, I just refuse to have it.
Head & Shoulders has a whole range specifically for... We have a gift for
Oh my God, the Oprah show. Thanks. Oh, Ellen. That's what they do on Ellen. It's
This stuff is the one.
But that's
that, ne?
Yeah, on this one. Yeah, Nana. Do you have that? That any longer. Yeah, this is the one. In fact, I called them and I was like, can I get some more of this? You can keep that. Like, it's still fine there, but and I was like, this stuff.
This thing is magic.
amazing.
It's the one.
It is amazing.
I was actually doing these beauty awards and they didn't have this in. I was like, y'all know what?